and looking for a swing trade. So it's probably going to take a bit more time waiting for. So London already opened, waiting for US New York open, and we're going to have a lot of news making that move. I'm already on US 30 and we've been reaching 30% here, small pullback, waiting for that trade to continue going down as well. XRP didn't hit my buy order here, so I'm still waiting for the price to reach that level to take that trade. And finally, I saw no opportunity yet on Euro USD nor JPY, GBP JPY. So still waiting for these to have good setups to get the trade. So yeah, but I'm basically in this trade already, just waiting for it to perform. Took a bit more time, which is fine. So yeah, that was just an overview of the market for today. We are Tuesday, 12th August, and it's 12 p.m. Dubai time. But anyways, let's get into our talk. Before dive into the core of what we're actually going to talk about, I want to first of all walk you through the right behavior, the right mindset. I know people talk a lot about psychology and I don't defend it. I am not with these people. I don't accept what they're doing. We might have some kind of logical debate of, okay, this is necessary to talk about, this is the right way to talk about it. But most of people push psychology too much, and that's basically the value they promise you, instead of like promising you an actual mathematical methodological strategy that you can apply and make money from it. No, they're going to sell you psychology, and I don't think that's the right way to go. If you begin with thinking that psychology is going to make you money, no, I'm gonna tell you right now, no, there's no way that psychology in a market, in a mathematical market, makes you money. If you don't understand economics, and you don't understand supply and demand, and you don't understand market equilibrium, first of all, then the fact that it doesn't exist, then the reasons why it's impossible to reach that perfect classical economics type of mindset and theory that they teach, and then you dive into why an asset has a price, who are the market participants, who is making the price move, and why the price is moving. You need to understand all of this, and then you need to dive into some kind of basic mathematics. And when you're going to have practice and practice and practice and a lot of trades, then only then you'll be able to have matter to work on. And when I'm talking about something to work on, that means all the trades that you took with the metrics, with the notes, with how you felt about taking that trade, with did you actually respect your strategy or not, and all of this will just be pieces of a puzzle that you'll build and improve from there. Now, the hard part about trading, and I said it again, is that you have delayed feedback. So if you don't have that good, right psychology and mindset, that basically not mindset in terms of, oh, you don't have the right mindset, this is why your strategy is not working. Your strategy is not working because you're not making it work, because it's a wrong strategy, or because you're not applying risk management, or because you don't know the game you're playing. That has more probability to be right than, oh, it's your psychology. No. The mindset is having the right attitude towards any type of entrepreneurial project that you have. So let's say you're going to build a company, and for the first year you have no clients and you keep spending money on ads, on software, on infrastructure, on content creation, hiring people, and you still have no client. Imagine that. Well, the only thing that's going to make you push forward is right there. It's here. That's your mindset. So in trading is the same thing. If you're talking about mindset, you should talk about mindset with the perspective that, okay, I need to have the right attitude, which is what? Which is, I know that it's gonna take time, and I know to separate the noise from the actual valuable information that will help me become profitable in the market. And if you don't do that, and if you don't realize that this is so important, guess what? You will fail again and again and again until you learn your lesson. So don't talk about psychology as if it was the cause that you're not profitable. Talk about psychology as if it will be the fuel that will push you forward to be profitable if you're doing the right thing long enough consistently. But you need to do the right thing first. And doing the right thing is, first of all, walking towards this market, this industry, becoming a trader with the right mindset. So we'll go step by step, right? What is the right mindset? The right mindset is basically believing that it's gonna take time. First of all, you need to download this information in your brain and take it as a truth. If you don't take it as a truth and you think it's gonna be that easy, guess what? You're not gonna see the results that you want. You won't be prepared for the pain of it, and most of you will quit. You don't want to quit. What you want to do is walk with the right mindset and be prepared for what's coming. How can you be prepared for what's coming? Talk to people that are already in the market. Talk not only to profitable traders, talk to people that make money, talk to losers, have different perspectives of it, understand what works, what doesn't work, dive into the market, do a market research. And this is very important, and I never understood this before I actually got into the industry, and it's so important when you begin because you're gonna understand what are the basic mistakes that people do and why they burn so fast their money, why they burn so fast their motivation, their dedication, and they just quit at some point. And that won't happen to you if you do this step by step. So step one, learning about the market, and this is so important. Learning what is the market. Okay, how the market works, what is the market. Next, you'll need to dive into what is your role within that market. So basically, okay, let's say you're at step one and you want to know, okay, what are we doing here? You're looking at a chart, you don't understand what it is, you don't understand the market. Why is this thing that we call candlesticks moving? Why people How people make money from it? You need to dive into this. Now, how I did is I started with baby pips. So baby pips give you everything, but it's not really professional in a way. It doesn't really make you dive into the economy per se. So you need to be interested by the economy. What's happening, what makes the price move, talk to people, talk to people, talk to people. This is very important. Talking to people. Talk to people that are in the industry and compare what they say with what people that are not in the industry say. And then try to get in touch with institutional traders or watch videos from institutional traders and compare what they say to what the other trader influencers say, and the educators, quote unquote, say. And that will make you start diving into the industry, and rather than just like putting your money somewhere and wasting it, you'll start educating yourself. Knowledge is your first asset, not money, not capital, not the percentage that you make. The more you increase your knowledge, the more you're going to understand that some speeches in that industry is a lot of BS. And sorry, but that's true. The bullshit that you listen to again and again and again and again is a lot of BS because, okay, everybody can speak with a good prompt on any type of AI, right? Okay. But the one thing that's going to make the difference is the details of when they're talking, what are they actually saying? that will make a big difference. And you're gonna see it. The more you're gonna dive into trading, the more you're gonna make the difference between, okay, that guy sounds like it's a prompt from ChatGPT because ChatGPT doesn't know everything, and this guy doesn't know everything, so he's gonna repeat, even though some informations are wrong, and you're gonna start picking this up. And this is probably what make you fail, and then you think it's your psychology. That's the wrong behavior. Don't do that. Caca face. Don't do that. What you want to do is, first of all, go towards the right knowledge, the right information. Once you'll get that right information and you're going to understand it, you're going to work on it, once you're going to apply it, you're not going to have a problem of instantly knowing what mistake you did, journaling and understanding where is the thing that doesn't work, where is the thing that works. It's gonna take time, so you're gonna understand. You're gonna be ready of you're gonna be ready for basically the pain that's gonna come to you, that you're gonna feel, for the impatience, the frustration of, hey, I'm not profitable yet. Yeah, but I know that it takes time. I know that I need to journal. I know that I have a delayed feedback because this is the nature of trading. I'm gonna have to trade for 2 months to have, for example, 80, 90, 100 trades that I'm going to analyze, and I'm going to take all the metrics, and I'm going to know what works, what doesn't work. And once I'm there, then I will improve. So being profitable takes time, takes discipline, takes consistency, and it's an everyday work. And if you're prepared to that kind of mindset, if you're prepared to that kind of work, you won't be frustrated because you'll know the rules of the game. People are frustrated because they don't know the rules of the game. They get into the market, they start trying to make money fast, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, and because they don't understand what the F they're doing, when they lose and they're not profitable, what happens? You know what happens. They get frustrated, they don't understand, they try and they tell to everybody, yo, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying. But trying is not good enough. You have to do, like Yoda said. Okay? You have to do. Don't try, do. And doing is basically knowing the rules of the game you're playing. And once you know the rules of the game you're playing, you're going to go towards the target slowly, for sure, but surely. You know what I mean? You won't be frustrated because you'll know where you are from the target you want to reach. You'll know. You'll know. But when you don't know where you are in that whole frame, you don't know where is your place, what is your role, how far are you from the target, yeah, you get frustrated. You don't understand. It makes no sense. You're kind of anxious. You want to make money, but you keep losing it and losing it and losing it, and you don't understand how this thing works. So let me tell you how this thing works, so you can start diving into the right mindset in the right market. So let's say, for example, you know nothing about trading, or you have some experience, you're not profitable yet, or you want to reach another level. The only way to do this is reach a higher level of knowledge and start applying that knowledge and start understanding that knowledge and what is the role of that information that you're taking as knowledge. Okay? So imagine when I first learned about supply and demand, I just learned about it as if it was, okay, support and resistance is just lines. I put them anywhere. I see the price breaking that resistance or breaking that support. I'm selling or I'm buying because I have a retest. In price term, in economic terms, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. And I believed in it so hard that I was like, hey, it's making me money. But when it stopped making me money, I was very frustrated because I didn't understand why it wasn't working anymore. And the reason why it wasn't working anymore is not the fault of the market, it's my fault. It's my fault because I don't understand the nature of the market. I didn't understand the nature of supply and demand, which is just price rising, price going down, and understanding what market participants do and at what price they are interested, what price they're not interested. So it's not that hard, but you need to know that. But because there's so much noise and people try to simplify everything, you're never going to know it. You're never going to understand what is happening, right? Right. So, once you increase your knowledge, you avoid all the noise because you start recognizing what is BS and you focus on what actually works, right? So, during this boot camp, what you want to do is walk forward with the right mindset. Whether you're going to stick to the boot camp and only to the free content that is here on this channel, or you're gonna get involved uh, with our premium members in the membership area and talk to people and meet people when it's gonna be out and ready for people to join, or you book a call with me and we have consultations and I follow you one on one and I personalize everything for you and we reach your goal. No matter what you do, you want to understand that reaching a goal takes time and is done through a certain methodology, step by step. If you avoid all these things that are important because it allows you to measure, to organize things, if you just go and say, yo, probably it's gonna work, probably it's not gonna work, it's not like that you wanna manage any type of business, and this is a business. I'm talking to you as an entrepreneur, as somebody who wants to take care of himself and build a legacy. These are my audience. You want to build a legacy. You want to be a better version of yourself. You want to be profitable. You want to create something true that will last through time. And if you're that person and but you're having another type of mindset, oh, I just want to make money fast, 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 now, now, now. No, it's not gonna work. It's gonna take time. But as long as you're ready to invest in yourself in the right way, through money, time, and energy, and you do the right thing long enough, consistently, it's gonna work. There's no reason why it's not working. So, here is the mindset that you need to have to start this bootcamp. And the choice is yours. Okay? No matter how you do it, start doing something. Don't ask yourself or overthink about, okay, I have the mindset or not. No, just do it. But just be prepared to adapt to whatever you're going to discover of knowledge and information and the truth about the market. Be prepared of, taking the overconfidence, the biases, losing money, making money until you're going to become consistently profitable. You need to take that time to learn the downsides and to learn the upsides. And what I always say, why God always makes you see the downside before making you see the upside? Because the downside has a limit. You can only go so far. But once you go upward, there's no damn limit. Okay? Understand that. This is so important. That is so important. Okay? So, here we go. You got it? Now you have the right mindset. Now you understand why we are here. Now you understand that we ain't looking to make money fast, but we're looking forward to make big money last through time and compound it exponentially. It's gonna grow, it's gonna last, it's gonna be here because you're gonna build the knowledge, you're gonna build the skills, and no matter what happens, the skills and the knowledge will always be there. Once you build them, it will always stay with you. It becomes you. Okay? So now that you have the right mindset, I'll see you tomorrow and looking forward to actually start this bootcamp. See you then.